All right, boys, welcome back to another YouTube video. This is day 2 of me trying to do the challenge of 100 push ups and 50 pull ups. With that being said, I don't know if you guys know, but if you watched yesterday's video, we ended up being able to do the 100 push ups, but the 50 pull ups, not so much. I think the main problem was that we started our push ups first instead of doing our pull ups. So today we're gonna try doing our pull ups. That way we get them more down, and then we'll have a bigger chance whenever we get to those push ups. With that being said, let's hop right into it, and I hope y'all boys enjoy. All right, so starting the challenge off, I already wasn't feeling really good. I could feel the soreness before I even started doing pull ups. But what's strange to me is that the soreness wasn't in my chest, it was in my abs, which I did not expect at all. I thought since I did all those push-ups yesterday and some of those pull-ups that I was gonna be feeling it today whenever I did pull-ups. I was gonna be feeling it in my chest, not in my abs. But what that's telling me is that we're gonna come back stronger the next time with some good ab strength. And that's all that matters. I'm already knowing today's not gonna be the best day for making progress as far as the challenge. But that tells me we're not going back to push-ups until we can complete these 50 pull-ups in a day. And until we can do that, we're not going to worry about the push-ups. Because we're doing the push-ups perfectly fine. But the pull-ups is a whole nother story. So I hit about 7 reps in the first set. And in the second set, I had to keep dropping back down and resting for a second. But I ended up hitting 7 reps in the second set as well. So right now we at 14 out of 50. It's not looking so good. But we're going to keep going.
But you cannot out-determine me. You can't outwill me. You can't outwalk me. You can't outwork me. You can't out-desire me. The bigger your dream is, the harder the grind. You might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have a lot of resources. But there's no excuse. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up. The longer you're going to have to stay up. The more effort you're going to have to put in. You know how hard I worked to get here? I put in too many hours. I sweat too much blood, too much tears. I worked hard to get here. Didn't nobody give me this. I didn't grow up with wealth. Didn't nobody pay me. I worked for this. Sweat, blood, tears. I earn every dime I get. I work for this. You will not outwork me because your height has no quit. Push. When you push your way to success, you have a chance to control your destiny. All of us are created equal. Some of us just work harder. Some of us just grind. Some of us don't make excuses. Some of us don't give up and give in. What we do with the pressure is we say, I gotta take it. I gotta take it to another level. Many of you have lost your competitive edge. Get your competitive edge back. I gotta keep playing basketball. I gotta keep playing football. Go in that doggone classroom, compete. You're not giving 120. You're giving 70. You're giving 60. You're giving universe. But you start believing I'm doing something most people aren't willing to do. I'm fixing to get something most people aren't gonna get. I don't have that natural beauty or that natural talent or this gift for creativity or intellect or humor. I don't have any of those things. But what I got is I will outwork you. When it's 45 on the treadmill, I do 46. When it's supposed to be 20 phone calls, I make 21. When it's supposed to be an 8-hour workday, I work 9. Whatever I always do one more. And what that does is it makes me eventually think I'm doing things other people aren't willing to do, so I should get things other people aren't going to get. You've got to understand, it's not about what you were born with. It's not about what you were given, where you started, or even where you're going. It is entirely about what you plant at the center of your soul. How hard you're willing to go after something. How much focus you're willing to put in your life. And how often you come back to that level of intensity for who you. At the end of the day, the person that will surrender is the person that didn't work as hard as the other person. You got to work harder than the other person. So just when you felt like you did that last rep and your muscles were saying, I can't do no more reps, you said, yeah, you got to do them. Because right now, while you quitting, you might be doing 5 more. While you quitting and giving up, While you said, all right, I did enough, it's time to rest, you might just be getting his all.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. And that's what it takes. It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, you're in that spot of obsession and drive.
To be the best in the world at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off.
We're here to win. We are not here to play. And that takes some intestinal fortitude. I'm wearing a man because I just flat decided I'm going to be a player. I decided at some point I get to choose who I am. The world doesn't tell me who I am. I write these chapters.
You don't need the world's permission. You don't need anyone's permission to be great. Only permission you need is from that motherfucker who stares at you back in the mirror every day and a willingness to do the hard fucking work longer, harder, and better than anyone. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna buy another success program looking for the secret recipe that doesn't exist? Or are you gonna go do something right fucking now and do something that brings you closer to greatness? That's your choice.
If you're going to make it, you've got to be willing to be an outlier.
It is going to require discipline. That's the truth. If you are going to accomplish anything extraordinary with the days on this planet, it is going to require you pushing through the discomfort and embracing the grind and disciplining yourself.
If you want to live your best life, your absolutely best life, you gotta do the huge favor. You gotta watch the choices you make. People make bad choices, they wake up and make another bad choice, they make another bad choice, now they got a habit of bad choices. And they like, how do I get here? Choices. How do I get here? You trying to get to certain places, but you ain't making the choices that's gonna get you there. You all in your feelings.
The cause of laziness is a craving for comfort. It's wanting comfort. Ultimately, your problem is not laziness.
Are you making progress or are you stagnating? Every little decision you make counts.
And most people will not be successful. They will not reach whatever they want because when there's not anything emotionally attached to it, they're going to quit and give up. Most people were closer than they ever thought they were to finishing that big thing, but they never finished it because they didn't feel like finishing it. Or they were doing it and it was pain. And most people quit in the pain because the pain hurts so bad, but they don't know if they want to keep going to get to go. Because you're going to wake up most days and not feel like it. You're going to wake up most days and not be pumped up. You're going to wake up most days and not feel like doing it. Or you can get to a point that you do it anyway, then there's no way you won't reach any of your goals. You are not where you want to be, not because you need any more gifts. You don't need nothing else. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no. You keep talking about everybody else, you can't tell.
That's it, boys. That wraps up our workout. We officially just hit 50 pull-ups, and I'm gonna say it was a hard journey. I know I didn't talk much throughout this video. Try to include some motivational clips just to kind of keep the retention going. But I'm glad, bro. I'm glad we can finish. I'm gonna stop it right here at the pull-ups. I'm not even gonna do the push-ups. I feel like we worked ourselves hard enough today, and tomorrow we'll do push-ups instead of pull-ups, and we'll just alternate each day. I think it was a great workout, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one.